चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्मसु कल्प वृक्षा लक्षाव्रतेषु सुरभीर विपालयं तं लक्ष्मी सहस्र शत संभ्रम सेव्यमानम्. Maybe I'll start from beginning. ईश्वरा परम कृष्णा सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंदग सर्वकारण कारणम् चिंतामणि प्रकर सद्मसु कल्प वृक्षा लक्षाव्रतेषु सुरभीर विपालयं तं लक्ष्मी सहस्र शत संभ्रम सेव्यमानम् गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वनं तमरविंद दलायताक्षं बर्हावतं समसितांबुद सुंदरांगं कंदर्पकोटि कमनीय विशेष शोभं गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोल चंद्र कलसत्वनमाल्य वंशी रत्नांगदं प्रणय केलि कलाविलासं श्यामं त्रिभंग ललितं नियत प्रकाशं गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि अंगानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रिय वृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनंद चिन्मय सदुज्वल विग्रहस्य गोविंदमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराण पुरुषं न वयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमदुर्लभमात्मबद्धौ गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्तास्तु कोटि शतवत्सर सम्प्रगम्यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानं सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसीम्य अविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयुतं जगदण्डकोटिं यच्चक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयाय दन्ता अन्दान्तरस्य परमाणुचयान्तरस्थं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावित धियो मनुजास्तथैव संप्राप्य रूपमहिमा शनयान भूषा सूक्तेर्यमेव निगम प्रतितैस्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनंद चिन्मय रस प्रतिपाविताभिस्ताभिर्यैव निज रूपतया खलाभि गोलोकयैव निवसति अखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनाच्युत भक्ति विलोचनेन सन्ता सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णा स्वयं समभवत् परमपुमान्यो गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिस्वशेष वसुधादि विभूति भिन्नं तत्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमशेष भूतं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्ड शतानि सूते त्रैगुण्य तद्विषय वेद विधायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्व विशुद्ध सत्त्वं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनंद चिन्मय रसात्मतया मनस्सु यप्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मृत्थामुपेत्या लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यजस्रं गोविन्दमादि पुरुषं तमहं भजामि Golokhanamni nijadamni tale chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vigitaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Shishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Sakti Rekha Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Bibhati Durga Ichchanurupam Apiyasya Chachestate Sa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Kshiram Yathadadi Vikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate Nahi Tata Pratagasti Hetu Yasam Bhutam Apitata Samupaiti Karyat Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Deepa Chireva Gidasantaramabhyupetha Deepa Yate Vivata Hetu Samana Dharma Yasta Dirgeva Kicha Vishnu Taya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yakkaranarnava Jaleba Jadisma Yoga Nidram Anantha Jagadanda Saroma Kupa Adhara Saktim Avalambya Param Swamuthim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yasyaika Nisvasitakala Mathavalambya Jivam Thiloma Vilaja Jagadanda Natha Vishnu Mahansa Igayasya Kala Visheshu Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Vaswan Yathasma Sakaleshu Nijeshu Teja Swiyam Kiyat Prakatiyati Apitat Vadatra Brahma Yayesa Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yatpada Pallava Yugam Vinidaya Kumbha Dvandve Pranama Samayesha Ganadi Raja Vignan Vihamtum Alamasya Jagatrayasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Agnir Mahi Gaganamambu Marudhisascha Kalas Tatatma Manasiti Jagatrayani Yasmat Bhavanti Vibhavanti Visanti Yamcha Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yachakshuresa Savita Sakalagrahana Raja Samasta Suramuti Rashesha Teja Yasyanjanaya Brahmati Sambritakala Chakru Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Dharmo Thapapa Nichaya Shutayastapamsi Brahmadi Kita Patagavadayascha Jiva Yaddattamatra Vibhava Prakata Prabhava Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yastvindra Gopa Mathavendra Mahosva Karma Bandhana Rupa Palabaja Namathamoti Karma Ninirdahati Kumtu Chabakti Bajam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Yam Krodha Kama Sagaja Pranayadi Biti Vatsalya Moha Guru Gaura Vasevya Bhavai Sanchintyatasya Sadashim Tanuma Purete Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Vajami Shriya Kanta Kanta Parama Purusha Kalpatarvo Drumma Bhumish Chinta Manigana Mayi Thoyam Amirtham Kathaganam Natyam Gamanam Apivamsi Priyasaki Chiddanandam Jyoti Param Apitatta Swadyam Apicha Sayatra Kshrabdi Sravati Surabhi Vyascha Sumahan Nimesa Dakhyo Vrajati Nahi Yatrapi Samaya Vaje Svetat Vipam Tamaham Miha Golo Kamitiyam Midantaste Santa Kshitti Virala Chara Katipaye Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraga Paramaga Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge by which we can directly see ourself, we can perceive ourself. Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. So in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, is saying very clearly that there are only two kinds of beings, that is divine and demoniac natures. So that's what we are studying in the 16th chapter. So Krishna is teaching us that we have to identify the divine persons and give them this knowledge so that we understand from Bhagavad Gita. So in the 18th chapter, Krishna says that. So anyone who gives this knowledge to my devotees, Yedam Paramam Gukyam Madbhakte Swabhitasi. So there is the word Madbhaktes. In the previous sloka, he said that Na Bhaktaya. So Na Bhaktaya Madbhaktes. So Na Bhaktaya means one who is not a devotee. Madbhaktes means one who is my devotee. So this knowledge cannot be explained to those who are not my devotees, and anyone who explains this knowledge to my devotees. So then I guarantee devotional service for them and they will come to me. There is no doubt about it. Mamevesati asamsaya. That's what Krishna is saying. So that's what we are doing it. That's what we want to do it. Because Krishna is guaranteeing, Krishna is promising that if we spread Krishna's message, in this way, a lot of people are spreading a lot of things. But all are useless. Only Krishna's message is useful for the soul. Everything else here, everything only we talk, everything related to body, not about the soul. About the soul, that means about our own self, only in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is giving us the knowledge. So that's what we are getting. We are understanding fully, clearly, that we are the soul, we are not this body. So being the soul, we need to have the knowledge what is good for the soul. We have to have the knowledge about what is good for ourselves. That means having the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is good for ourselves. So we need to have that knowledge. So we need to have that knowledge, that the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is good for ourselves, for the soul. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Because when this material world is created, we should not be in a position to come to this material world. That can happen only when we are with Krishna in spiritual world, in Goloka. Otherwise, whenever this material world is created, we will come to this material world, and then when this material world is there, it exists, during that time, we will keep taking birth in this world. So, the divine persons, so there are two kinds of persons, divine and demoniac persons. The divine persons, they will get liberation from this material world, from the material bondage. But whereas the demoniac person, they will be bound more into this material world. So that's what we are understanding in the 16th chapter. Krishna is giving us the list of qualities of the divine persons. Totally 26 of them. But the qualities of demoniac persons, only 6. We already studied them. So, if you all remember, I mentioned at that point of time when we studied these slokas, if you don't have those 6 qualities, then that means we will have all the 26 qualities. So what we need to focus, instead of trying to gain all those 26 qualities, we need to focus to get rid of all these 6 qualities. If we have any one of that, we need to get rid of that. Dambo, Darpo, Abhimanascha, Krodaga, Parushyam, Evacha, Ajnanamcha, Abhijatasya, Partha, Sampadam, Asriam. That's what Krishna is teaching. So that means this Dambo, so there is pride. So Dambo, Darpo, Abhimanascha. So arrogance. So that's what proud. So pride. So dambo, darpo, abhimanascha. Then krodaga, abhimanascha, conceit, krodaga, anger, and then harshness, parushyam, and then ajnanam, ignorance. So what are the 26 qualities which we studied? The 26 qualities are fearlessness, purification of one's existence, and there is abhayam, sattva, samsuddhi, then situated in knowledge, jnana yoga, vyavasthiti, then charity, then self-control, then sacrifice, then study of Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, not getting anger, akrodha, tyaga, renunciation, shantir, peace of mind. So like that, Krishna is continuing here. So then shantir, then peace of mind, then apaisunam, aversion to fault finding. So that's what apaisunam, aversion to fault finding. Then daya bhuteshu, so that means merciful to all living entities. So showing mercy towards all living entities. Then aloluptam, so that is freed from the greed. Mardhavam, greed, achapalam, so gentleness, modesty, and then determination. Teja kshama dritigi saucham, so teja kshama, so vigor, forgiveness, and fortitude, cleanliness. So adroho nati manita, so there is adroho, so freedom from the envy and not expecting any honor. So nati manita, all these things are divine qualities. So this is for us to just to know. But if we are freed from all these 6 demoniac qualities, then we will have all these 26 divine qualities that we studied already. That is, if we are freed from the dambo, darpo, abhimanascha, krodaga, parushyam, evacha, ajnanamcha. So pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. Now, how are we going to get rid of these 6 demoniac qualities? Being a devotee of Krishna, so having faith on Krishna, definitely we are going to get rid of them. It's a matter of time. So we should not be finding fault with the devotees. When this devotee is like that or that devotee is like that. If anyone is having faith on Krishna. But the important point, the important focus, it should be on Bhagavad Gita. That is very important. We have to be constantly connected with Krishna through Bhagavad Gita. That's the reason now we are able to make progress. Krishna is giving us this opportunity, great opportunity every day. We are not stopping this. And what we are doing is a miracle. Krishna's causeless mercy, it's a very unique progress what we are making. Like everything we are doing remote. So today, many devotees are assembling together in Delhi. So we are all, no one knows earlier anyone, but Krishna's arrangement, we all know each other now very well, because it is all Krishna visited in every one of our hearts. Krishna is actually planning, arranging, executing everything. Krishna is doing it. And now, definitely this is going to grow. And our goal is to identify the devotees. So that means now whoever is connected in this Bhagavad Gita class and whoever is also watching in the YouTube, they are all identified and connected. They are all identified by Krishna's mercy. That's a big success for us. This is not like any other program, any other lecture or YouTube recordings are not like that. Because all other things they will watch and go and all such things. But here, we are going to connect ourselves with Krishna repeatedly. We are continuing every day. And every day we are studying Bhagavad Gita and we are getting attachment to Krishna and we are giving up the attachment to the material world and we are making progress and we are planning so much for Krishna. A lot of things are happening and we are fully, at the end, we are completely, fully depending only on Krishna. That's how our life is becoming. At that point of time, we are able to see how Krishna is planning, how Krishna is arranging and executing everything. Whatever we are planning, it's happening. It will happen. And now our goal is to identify thousands of devotees in every city, especially the big cities. So there are many thousands of devotees, hundreds of thousands of devotees. So we have to identify them. So that's what, everywhere. So that is going to happen. And Krishna will definitely give us the ideas and the plans and how to execute and how to organize, all the needed skills, everything Krishna is giving us. And we are going to do that. And when it becomes very big, we are going to become very strong. And that means we will be able to identify every devotee. We know very well our limits. That's very important. When Krishna says that you cannot give this knowledge to everyone, we cannot give this knowledge to everyone. We cannot make everyone as devotees of Krishna. That is not going to happen. But for us, when as per the statistics which I always say, that there are millions of devotees, but we have not identified all the millions of devotees. So that means we have a great job opportunity. And there is no chance for layoffs. We don't have to worry about it. And this is guaranteed. Until we go to Goloka, Krishna will engage us in his service. And we are gaining that yoga balam. That's what we are gaining. So we are engaging in Krishna's devotional service. Mamchiyo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitaitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. So this one job, this one task, that is spreading Krishna's message, identifying devotees and giving them this knowledge, is just going to take us to Goloka. Just this one service what we are trying to do for Krishna. This is just going to take us to Goloka. So definitely that is happening. So that way, Krishna is teaching here that these are all the demoniac qualities, but Krishna is saying that the divine association leads to liberation, but the demoniac association leads to bondage. But you do not worry, Pandava, O Arjuna, because you have got a divine association. So, Masuchaga Sampatam Devim Abhijato Si Pandav. If you remember when I explained this sloka, that what Krishna tells to Arjuna, it is also applicable to ourselves. So Krishna is telling each one of us that you do not worry. You have got a divine association. Divine association. If you are studying Bhagavad Gita, if you are focusing and if you are dedicating this time for Krishna, that means we are special. We are very gifted. It is all Krishna's causeless mercy. We are making use of this opportunity. And we are going to make a great progress. There is no doubt. And we will do a lot of wonders. There is no doubt. And all our attachments will automatically go away. There is also no doubt about that. So, materially speaking, we are going to really get what we need. We will get much more than what we need because Krishna is supplying, Krishna is giving. So that way, we will not be struggling for our existence here. We will be enjoying. By serving Krishna, we will be enjoying. That is the real enjoyment. Materialistic persons may think that, oh, this person is talking about not having any attachment, giving up all the material sense enjoyment and all such things they may think. But they don't understand that we are really enjoying. This is a supreme enjoyment. Atyantam sukham ashnute. They don't know. This is Atma Sukham. So this is the happiness we are getting within ourselves. So that can happen only if we are having a divine association, and we need not worry. We have a divine, we have divine qualities, and we are going to go to Goloka. That's why Krishna is saying that there are two kinds of created beings. Dvaubhuta sargau lokesmin, deva asura evacha, and deva vistarasaga proktaga asuram patameshnu. So I have already explained at length about the deva, the divine. Now you hear from me about the demoniac. So that's what we are studying in the last few weeks. That the demoniac persons, so how they are going to behave. And whatever Krishna is explaining to Arjuna 5,000 years ago in the battlefield is very much applicable now. How the demoniac persons are behaving. So that we are going to understand very clearly. So Krishna is saying that pravrittim cha nivrittim cha janana vidur asura na saucham na pichacharo na satyam teshu vidyate. So they don't know what to do and what not to do. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha janaga na vidugu asura. So the asuraga, the demons, they don't know what is the right thing to do and what is the thing which one should not do it. But opposite is true for the devotees. Pravrittim cha nivrittim cha vidugu jana vidu bhaktaga. And you don't find any cleanliness or good behavior or truth in the demoniac persons. Na saucham, na chapi, na pichacharo, na satyam teshu vidyate. So that means you can find all these things in devotees, but not from the demoniac persons. That means, as we know very clearly, this Bhagavad Gita is a science, and we know that there are divine and demoniac persons. We should be able to find out who is a demon and who is a divine person. But with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, like what we studied yesterday, or in the last few days, in the 6th chapter, we are not going to differentiate them, but we should be able to distinguish them. But we need to be able to understand. That's very important. Because the reason is that if we associate with the demoniac persons, then it is dangerous for us. That is very important. Because that's why Krishna is saying that Vivikta Sevi. So one should aspire to live in a solitary place. Vivikta Desa Sevitvam Aratiki Jana Samsari. That's very important. So that way we should be able to understand who is a divine and who is a demoniac person. If someone is a demoniac person, if we spend all the time with that person and trying to satisfy that person, then there is no hope for us to go to Goloka. So that way we should know what is the right thing to do, what is not the right thing to do. That we know from Bhagavad Gita, we are understanding. So those who are demoniac do not know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Neither cleanliness, nor proper behavior, nor truth is found in them. Then Krishna is continuing that what the demons say. The demons say that asatyam apratistam te jahatahu anishwaram aparaspara sambhutam kimanyate kamahaitukam. The demons say that this world is unreal, asatyam. There is no foundation. This world just appeared on itself. That's it. Jagadagur Aniswaram. There is no God in control. Krishna is saying in Bhagavad Gita that Mayadhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. This whole world, this prakriti is acting as under my direct supervision. That's what Mayadhyakshena prakriti. Krishna is saying very clearly. But the demons say that there is no God in control. Jagadahu Anishwar. And it just appeared. There is no cause for it. It just appeared on itself. Aparaspara Sambhutam. But Krishna is saying that Etat Yonini Bhutani Sarvani iti Upadaraya Aham Krishnasya Jagattaka Prabhavaka Pralayas Tatha. That's what Krishna is doing. So I am the source and annihilation of this world. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagatdavyakta murtina matstani sarvabhutani nachagam tesu avastita. So Krishna is saying very clearly that he is the supreme personality of God. Everything is coming from he. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate. But the demons say that there is no God and just everything appeared on itself. Suddenly one day big bang happened Then everything appeared. But that Big Bang happened from whom? It happened from Mahavishnu. That's what we studied. So, Yakkaranadava Jaleba Jadisma Yoga. So, then Saroma Jagadanta Koti. So, Jagadanta Koti is coming from the pores of his skin, from Mahavishnu. So, Yasyai Kanisvachita Kala Matavalambya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandanata Vishnur Mahansa Igayaschu Kaladiseshu Vishnur Mahansa. So, Mahavishnu. That's why Vishnur Mahansa. So, Yakkarananava Jaleva Jadisma Yoga Nidram Ananta Jagadanda Kotim. So, everything is coming from Krishna Mahavishnu. So, it is not coming from the Big Bang, from a tiny point. It is not coming. Everything is coming from Mahavishnu. That's what we understand. So, but the demons, they don't know that. Aparaspara sambhutam kimmanyat kama hetukam. So, what else is there? Just to enjoy. That's what they think. So, that way, they say that this world is unreal, with no foundation, no God in control. They say it's produced of sex desire and has no cause other than lust. So, we have to be very careful. That's very important for us. We need to understand whom we should talk more about Krishna. If someone is a demon or someone have no faith on Krishna at all, there is no point in trying to convince him. It is not possible, first of all. And if we spend hours arguing with that person, we are not going to accomplish anything. In fact, sometimes they may be able to convince us. We have to be careful. So, with the knowledge, of course, if you have the full, complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, then nobody can change us. If we have a very strong philosophical faith, all of our faith is based on the science of Bhagavad Gita, then nobody can shake us. That is very much true. But in the beginning, we have to be very careful. So that way, we need to understand this Bhagavad Gita and follow what Krishna says. So whereas the demons, by thinking like this, by seeing like this, that there is no God in control, this world is unreal, there is no foundation, and all such things. Etam drishtim avastabhya nashtatmanolpa buddhaya prabhavanti ugra karma shayaya jagato hita. So by seeing like this, they are lost themselves, having no intelligence. Alpa buddhayaga. So they do all kinds of horrible work meant to destroy this world. Prabhavanti ugra karmanaga kshayaya jagato hitaga. That's what they do. Because they are demons. They don't have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way, etam drishtim avastabhya nashtatmano alpa buddhe. Following such conclusions, the demoniac who are lost to themselves and who have no intelligence engage in unbeneficial, horrible works meant to destroy the world. That's what we are seeing now. So that's what happens. The demons think like that way only. They behave like that way only. Kamamashitya duspuram dambamana madanvitha mohat grihitva sagraha pravartante asuchi vrata. So by taking shelter unto insatiable lust, kamam, ashitya, duspuram, so with pride, false prestige, and conceit, and all such things, damba, mana, madanvitaga, and with illusion, moha, grihitva satgrahan. So by taking into the non-permanent, so they do all kinds of ugly work, unclean work. So that's why pravartante asuchi vrataga. That's what the demons do. Taking shelter of insatiable lust and absorbed in the conceit of pride and false prestige, the demoniac, thus illusioned, are always sworn to unclean work, attracted by the impermanent. We can see that. We can see. We can observe. That's what is happening. The demons behave like that way only. We can actually see that. So, in fact, in the next shloka, whatever Krishna is saying is already happening everywhere. We can see that. Chintam aparimeyam cha pralayantam upashita kamopabhoga paramayeta vaditi nishchita asha pasha satair baddha kama krodha parayana iham te kama bhogartham anyayena artha sanchaya. So, chintam aparimeyam, having unlimited worries, bound by unlimited worries. That's what the demons. They are not happy at all. So they will never ever get satisfied. They are not happy. It's very unfortunate. Their situation is a very pitiable situation. They are not enjoying. The divine persons, the devotees, they are enjoying. So they are enjoying. They are enjoying. Machita, Madgatha Prana, Bodhiyantaka Parasparam, Kadayantascha Nityam Tushyanti cha Ramanti cha. So the devotees, so they are always talking about Krishna. Krishna's pastimes, they're enjoying. But the demons, Chintama Parimeyam, Pralayantam Upashita, until the time of death, they will be suffering only. They are suffering all the time. And Kamopabhoga Parama, so thinking that this enjoying material sense objects, that's what is set. That's what they are supposed to do. So they will be so much addicted, so much attached to material sense enjoyment. And in order to satisfy their needs, they will be actually bound by a network of hundreds of desires. Asa, pasa, satai, baddaga, kama, krodha, parayanaga, by taking shelter into lust and anger. So they derive money by illegal means for the sense gratification. Ihante kama bhogartham anyayena artha sanchayan. If the demons are not doing that, then this world itself will become Goloka. So that way, we should not be asking why, if Krishna is there, why people are suffering, why people are struggling. There is no God. If God is there, what Krishna is doing, why Krishna is making others to suffer. It is not Krishna is doing. This place is like that. This is a Dukhalayam. If we ask such questions, that means we should go to Goloka, not here. Even Krishna himself is helpless. He cannot change it. This is a place. A government puts the people who do crime, so they put them in jail. So those who commit crimes. So why they put in jail? Because they cannot control. So that's why Krishna cannot control us. So that's why we are in this jail, this material world, and struggling and suffering. Because in order to be with Krishna, in order to be in Goloka, we should love Krishna. We should try to enjoy with Krishna. If we try to enjoy ourselves, if we just forget Krishna, if we rebel, if we are rebelling against Krishna, then how can we be in Goloka? So that's why we are in this Bhuloka, this material world, and struggling and suffering. So that way, there is no point in asking the question why everyone is struggling and suffering, why Krishna is letting them suffer. That questions are all useless, baseless questions. Because demons, when they do like that, when they are bound by hundreds of desires to gratify their senses, so when they derive by money by illegal means, so all their problems are happening. So that's why everywhere it's problems. So bribes, this, that, all these things. So things are not going in the right way. So if everybody is divine, then such things will not happen. But we have the opportunity. We have a great opportunity to identify all the devotees and save them. That's what is very important. If there is a flood or there is some natural disaster, something is happening, so we are trying to save them, right? Really, the devotees are struggling here in this material world. We need to give them this knowledge and save them and lift them to Goloka. That's what we need to do. We cannot help. We cannot make everybody to go to Goloka. That is not possible. If that was possible, then Krishna would have already done it if that was possible. It is not possible even for Krishna. So that's why asa pasa satir baddaga kama krodha parayanaga ihante kama bhogartham anyayena artha sanchar. They believe that to gratify the senses is the prime necessity of human civilization. Thus, until the end of life, their anxiety is immeasurable, bound by a network of hundreds of thousands of desires and absorbed in lust and anger. They secure money by illegal means for sense gratification. So what else the demons do? Idamadya maya labdam imam prapsye manoratham. Idamasti idam api me bhavishyati punardanam. Asau maya kataga shatru kanishye cha paranapi. Ishvaroham maham vogi siddhoham balavan sukhi adyo abhijanavasmi konyosti sadrsho maya yakshe dasyami modishya ityajnana vimohita. So I have gained so much today. Idam madhya maya labdam, according to my plans, according to my desires. Imam prapshe manoratham. Idam asti idam apime. So much I have today. Bhavishyati punardhanam. In future it's going to increase more. My wealth is going to increase more. So much wealth I do have today, and in future it's going to increase more. And asaumaya kataga satru. So he is my enemy, I killed him. Kanishecha aparanapi. And my other enemies will also be killed. Ishwarokam magambogi siddhokam balavan suki. So I am the controller, I am the enjoyer, and I have achieved perfection, and I am very strong. Adyo abhijanavan asmi konyosti sadusho maya. So now I am surrounded by aristocratic well-wishers. And who else is superior? Who else is better than me? Konyosti sadusho maya. Aristocratic relatives. So adyo abhijanavan asmi. So yakshe dasyami modisya ityajnana vimohita. So let me do some yajna. So let me do some sacrifice. So that's how, for the namesake, that's how the demons will think. The demoniac person thinks, so much wealth do I have today, and I will gain more according to my schemes. So much is mine now, and it will increase in the future more. And he is my enemy, and I have killed him, and my other enemies will also be killed. I am the Lord of everything. I am the enjoyer. I am perfect, powerful, and happy. I am the richest man, surrounded by aristocratic relatives. There is none so powerful and happy as I am. I shall perform sacrifices. I shall give some charity, and thus I shall rejoice. In this way, such persons are deluded by ignorance. So, now what is their fate? That's what Krishna is explaining in the next sloka. Aneka chitta vibranta mohajjala samavrita prasaktaga kama bhogeshu patanti narakeshu chau. So, bound by his network of these anxieties, numerous anxieties, and perplexed by numerous anxieties, and mohajjala samavritaga, bound by a network of illusions. So that's why mohajjala samavritaga. So attached to material sense enjoyment, so they fall down into the unclean hell. So that's why patanti narake asuchau. So aneka chitta vibranta mohajjala samavritaga prasaktaga kama bhogeshu patanti narakestu. So that way, if anyone is deriving money by illegal means, if anyone is accumulating so much wealth, we should not be thinking that, oh, this guy is very powerful, very rich. We should not give any, we should not be doing like that at all, because we should only showing our pity on them. Because the problem is, we need to only think that, oh, this person is, because he's committing all kinds of crimes, illegal ways, he's all accumulating so much, and this guy is going to go to hell. That's what Krishna is saying, that patanti narake asuchav. So that's what is very important. We should be able to foresee what is our next life, next body, where are we going to go. That's what is very important. So that way, we should not be even thinking that, oh, if God is there, God should punish them, and why God is not punishing them. Not like that. Krishna is already saying that they are going to go to hell. First of all, they are not happy here also. That already we know that. Maybe they have so much money, but money cannot bring happiness. What is the definition of happiness? Happiness is defined simply by the status of our mind. If our mind is peaceful, we are going to be happy. That's it. If our mind is disturbed, we are not happy. So, Can we bring such peace of mind with money? No way. If we have so much money also, we won't be peaceful at all. Peace of mind cannot be bought anywhere. So that's what we need to understand. So that way, these demons will go to hell. So, just perplexed by various anxieties and bound by a network of illusions, they become too strongly attached to sense enjoyment and fall down into hell. Then in the next sloka, Atma Sambhavita Stabda Dhanamana Madan Vitha Yajamte Nama Yajnaiste Dambena Avidhi Purvakam. So, being self-complacent, so with false prestige, so Datma Sambhavitaga Stabdaga Dhanamana Madanvitaga. So being absorbed in false prestige. So these demons, they just do sacrifice only for the namesake. Yajante Nama Yajnaiste. So with damba, with pride, and not following the scriptural rules and regulations. So that's why Avidhi Purvakam. So out of pride, they just do yajna only for the namesake. So self-complacent and always impure and deluded by wealth and false prestige, they sometimes proudly perform sacrifices in name only without following any rules or regulations. Then in the next sloka, 18th sloka, Ahankaram balam darpham kamam krodam cha samshitha mamatma paradeheshu Pradvishanto abhyasuyaka. So because of ahankara, false ego, and balam, strength, and darpam, that is pride, and kamam krodam cha samshitaga. So having taken shelter unto kama and krodha, lust and anger, so mamatma paradeheshu. So me, who are in their body and also in other bodies, others' bodies. That's why Mam Atma Paradegeshu. So they just blaspheme me out of envy. So that's why Pradvishanto Abhyasuviyakaga. That's what the demons say. They will never accept that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God, and they will use all kinds of words only to blaspheme Krishna. So bewildered by false ego, strength, pride, lust, and anger, the demons become envious of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is situated in their own bodies and in the bodies of others, and blaspheme against the real religion. So that way, what is going to happen to the demons? Tanakam visittaka krura samsareshu naradama shipami ajasram masubha asurishveva yonishu. So I put them such kind of mischievous, Puran. So the lowest among mankind, Naradaman. So I put them into the ocean of material existence, Samsareshu. So Kshipami, Nasu, Ajasram, Asubhan. So forever, I put them forever in the very, very inauspicious, demoniac species of life. Asuris Veva Yonishu. That's what is going to happen to the demons. So their future is not good. It's very difficult, it is like that what to do. So one has to be a divine person. It's very important. Those who are envious and mischievous, who are the lowest among men, I perpetually cast into the ocean of material existence, into various demoniac species of life. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing then. Asuri yoni mapanna Muda Janmani Janmani Mama Prapyaiva Kauteya Tatoyanti Adamam Gati. So such kind of fools, so by taking such demoniac species of life, Asurim Yonim Apanna, so those fools, Janmani Janmani Mama Prapeva Kaunteya. So life after life, they will not be able to come to me because they have reached the most condemned destination. Tatoyanti Adamam Gatim. So that's what will happen to the demons. It's very unfortunate. It is like that because they can't go to Goloka. In this material world, we are struggling and suffering. So what to do? We have to have the knowledge. We have to have the faith on Krishna. Otherwise, attaining repeated birth amongst the species of demoniac life, O son of Kunti, such persons can never approach me. Gradually they sink down to the most abominable type of existence. So that's why Krishna is saying in the next shloka, Trividham narakashedam dwaram nashanam atmanah kamaga krodhas tatha lobhas tasmatye tatrayam tajet. There are three gateways to hell. Trividham narakashedam dwaram. Dwaram means gateways, which are destroying which is destructive to the soul. Nasanam atmanah. So kama krodha lobha. So there is lust, greed, and there is kama krodha, lust, anger, and greed. So kama, krodha, and lobha. Therefore, you give up all these three things. That's why tasmat etat trayam tajet. That's why Krishna says. There are three gateways leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. Every sane man should give this up, or they lead to the degradation of the soul. That is nasanam atmanagam. Yetair vimuktaga kaunteya tamo dwarai strivi naraka acharati atmanagashe tatoyati param gatim. So anyone who is able to give up these three gateways to hell, who is freed from these three gateways to hell, so he will be acting only for the benefit of the soul. So whatever he will be doing, it's good for the soul. So that way he will reach the supreme destination. So this is param gati. Whereas the other one is adamam gati. Asurim yoni mapanna mudaga janmani mama prapaiva kaunteya tadoyanti adamam gatim, the most condemned destination. Whereas the devotees who are freed from these three gateways to hell will reach the param gatim, the supreme destination. So that is the Goloka. The man who has escaped these three gates of hell, O son of Kunti, performs acts conducive to self-realization and thus gradually attains the supreme destination. So then in the next shloka, Yasastra vidim utsujya vartate kamakarataha nasasiddhim avapnoti nasukham naparam gatim. So one who gives up this scriptural injunctions, so the regulations of the scriptures, the sastra vidim utsujya, and those who act only for their selfish reasons, only they act whimsically in lust. That's why kama karataga, only for their material sense enjoyment. Those who give up the scriptural injunctions, the regulations of the scriptures, so they will not achieve perfection. Nasasiddhim avapnoti, they will not achieve happiness, and they will not achieve the supreme destination. Nasasiddhim avapnoti na sukam na param gatim. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. So that means those who follow the scriptural injunctions, that is, Teme matam idam nityam anutistanti manavaga shaddavanto anasuyanto muchyante te karma bihi. So those who follow my instructions, my matam, me matam, so my religion, my instructions, so with faith, without envy, so they will be freed from all the reactions. Muchyante te karma bihi. So that way, he who discards the scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims and attains neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. Tasmat sastram pramanam te karya vyavastitau nyatva sastra vidanoktum karma kartum iharhasi. Therefore, tasmat sastram pramanam te. So, keeping sastra, so do everything based on Shastra, whether to do or not to do. Karya, akarya. So when we want to do, which one to do and which one we should not do. So everything should be based on this Shastra. That means this Bhagavad Gita. Because What is Shastra? In the 15th chapter, Krishna is saying that Iti guhyatamam sastram idam muktam mayanaha etad buddhva buddhiman syat krita krityascha bharatha. So this Bhagavad Gita is the topmost secret, Shastra. Guhyatamam sastram. So that's why tasmat sastram pramanante karya akarya vivastito nyatva sastra vidanoktam karma kartum ihapisi. One should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. For us, we are knowing, we are understanding Bhagavad Gita, and we want to follow strictly only what Krishna is teaching us, only Bhagavad Gita. So we are gaining that knowledge. We are going to get the complete understanding of this knowledge, and we are going to go to Goloka because we are following Krishna's instructions. So Param Gatim, the supreme destinations. So that's why Krishna is teaching in the 14th chapter we studied. That is Idam Jnanam Upashitya Mamasa Dharmyam Agata. So if we take shelter into this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then we are going to go to Krishna, Goloka. So by Krishna's, so that's why one should therefore understand what is duty and what is not duty by the regulations of the scriptures. Knowing such rules and regulations, one should act so that he may gradually be elevated. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 16th chapter, that is divine and demoniac natures. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So that way, by fully focusing our mind on Krishna, that is the only way we can control our mind. There is no other way. So to control our mind, we should simply chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that way, wherever our mind wanders due to its flickering and unsteady nature, so we need to bring it back again and focus on the transcendental sound vibration. So let us do 2 rounds of chanting, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Hare Krishna, and then we'll discuss questions. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desattarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmiritam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदाम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna. If any devotees have any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mahalakshmi Madhura Devidasi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhu. How are you, Prabhu?
Dandavat Pranam, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Prabhuji, can you please throw light on the terms param, I understood, and the other one term which you told where the demonic activities or demonic qualities people will go to the level what Krishna describes.
So we studied in the 16th chapter, correct? The entire slokas, all these slokas we studied. So that's what all the demoniac. So from the 7th sloka onwards, Krishna is teaching only about the demoniac qualities, what they do, how they do everything. So that's what is the answer for your question, Mataji. So about all the demoniac qualities. So Krishna is explaining very clearly. So especially the 6 demoniac qualities, if we don't have, that means we are good. So there is Dambo, Darpo, Abhimanascha, Krodaga, Parushyam, Evacha, Ajnana. So there is pride, arrogance, conceit, and anger, harshness, and ignorance. So these 6 demoniac qualities we should not have. So that is going to happen if you have the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and surrender unto Krishna, like what we studied at the end of this chapter, that if Tasmat Sastram Pramanante Karya Akarya Vivastita. That's it. That 2 lines says everything. So whether to do something or not to do something, this decision should be made only based on this Shastra. So based on this Bhagavad Gita. So once we have the complete knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, like what we are gaining every day, so we are going to definitely follow Krishna's instructions. That's what our goal. Our goal is to get the complete knowledge, which we are getting, Krishna's mercy, and we are spreading this message and making more devotees. And that way, everything, all the demoniac qualities will go away. You understand that, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. So Param Gatim is the one where Krishna says, the devotees will come to me and stay with me, and the other demonic
Demoniac
quality,
persons will go to Adamam Gati, most condemned
Adamam.
destination.
It is
Adamam,
Adamam
yeah.
Gati. Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Prabhu.
Adamam
Thank you so
Gati.
much.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Adamam Gati. That is correct. Yes,
Dandavat pranam.
Hare. Hare Krishna, Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna. If any questions in the devotees there, Hare Krishna. Or any devotees who joined afterwards, maybe you can introduce quickly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravi Goyal, R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
When that chanting was to just start, at the appropriate moment, I entered this hall.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. It's very nice you are able to come and join and see. Yes, Prabhu.
Very nice feeling, Guruji, to be here and chanting in the association of all the devotees. It's very nice.
Yes.
Point over here. Very nice. Very nice, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, we covered the entire 16th chapter of Bhagavad Gita today. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
It was very nice feeling when we attended this session with all of us, and it gave a very different feeling today. Like otherwise also we are listening to you, but today it was very different. And the chanting,
Yes,
really, it made a special effect, I must say.
Yes, chanting together, all the devotees chanting together, it really makes a very, very spiritual sound vibration. Correct, Mataji? We will feel that. Yeah.
We must be thankful to Chitra Mataji for arranging this.
Mataji, you are, I think, what's your name, Mataji? Sravani Mataji or?
I am Amita.
Oh, Amita Mataji. Okay, Amita. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Very nice, Mataji.
Pranam, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Pranam.
Yeah,
Hare Krishna.
enjoyed and meeting after a long time. Chititra Mataji is my son. And
Yeah, Vidu Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
so really enjoyed chanting with others, and I joined successfully and very nicely decorated in our Krishna place.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, that vibes are there.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Very nice, Mataji. It's nice you were able to come today. All the devotees are able to come. Hare Krishna. So by Krishna's mercy, we will identify more devotees. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, and Sangeeta.
Hare
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah,
Sangeeta.
different feeling like today, listening the same thing, but chanting also, everyone was chanting, so it just, was very good, and thank you for arranging, and everything is like, and we'll like later on also, for future also, we'll be doing such things.
Yes, Mataji. It's Krishna's.
Everything is so nice, especially the aura, it's beautiful. And
Yes,
thank you
yes.
so much, Guruji.
That is Krishna's mercy only, Mataji. Everything we arranged, Chitrita Mataji arranged in a very short time, and all of the devotees we are able to meet. And especially, we were thinking in Delhi how because it's so big city, like how the devotees are going to come together. Krishna has decided to bring all of you to his place only, correct? ISKCON temple only, correct? That's the our place. So that way, I'm very happy. It's all Krishna's mercy. Definitely, we will make more and more progress, no doubt, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So, any other questions? Oma Mataji, you want to say anything, Mataji? Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you so much for a wonderful session, wonderful association over here, all the devotees. The chanting was really very good. Aura was very nice, Guruji. Wonderful.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, you are all able to meet. I know last time we were trying to do it in Noida, but now in the central place, all the devotees are able to come. So that way, it's very nice, Mataji.
Like Krishna's award.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji also, how he feels, Mataji, I'm not able to see him, he's sitting in the front. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, very good class. I like it. And definitely, I'll try to continue it also.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. It's Krishna's mercy only. So this knowledge is the only thing what we need, Prabhu. Everything else comes to us. If we have this knowledge, then this is Krishna's mercy. This knowledge is Krishna's mercy. Yes, Prabhu. So thank you, Prabhu. Nice. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji. You understood.
Excellent class, Guruji.
Very nice, Mataji. So every time we do only on the Zoom, but today also on Zoom, but we are able to see each other. Krishna's mercy. Hopefully in a month's time we will be able to. I will also be there in person also. Krishna's mercy. We will plan more. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
So, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji. So you understood, Mataji?
Guruji, it's very nice to be connected with so many devotees here. And really the aura is so spiritual. Just can't
Yes,
express my feelings.
Yes,
So
Mataji, your name, I forgot what your name you said, Mataji.
Sheila, I'm Sheila.
Oh, Sheila Mataji. Yes, Sheila Mataji. Yes, I remember. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji. Now I know you were able to follow through the YouTube. Now you could
Yeah,
come,
it's all mercy of Krishna that he has connected me to you personally also. Otherwise, I
it's
was
Krishna's.
not able to attend the classes live.
I know Mohanan Prabhu was trying to find more devotees in Dwaraka. So now I don't know how many. What, Mataji?
She helped us to get connected.
Yes, Lisa Mataji and yeah, all of you are there. Mataji, next to you, Mataji, your first name I don't remember. What's your first name? You said, Mataji.
We have Renu Sabharwal, Renu.
Oh, Renu, is it Renu Mataji? Oh, Renu. Very nice, very nice. You are also from Dwaraka, correct, Mataji? That's what you mentioned.
I'm from phase 2, Mayur Vihar.
Mayur Vihar.
Okay.
Mayur Vihar, phase 2.
Oh, okay.
Towards Ghaziabad, no? So on that highway.
Okay.
It was a very, very fulfilling session. And your preachings, your delivery of everything it took us to another world altogether. And chanting, I was in another world.
Yes, Mataji, chanting.
I forgot where I am. Suddenly I had to remember that, oh, I'm here, so I have to be in this form only.
It's not another well, it's Krishna's well, Goloka. That's what we are going.
The aura was really perfect and we got what we came here for. Thank you.
Yes, Mataji. We will do more Krishna's mercy. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Lisa Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Guruji, thank you for the class today, Guruji. It was awesome
Yes.
connecting with everyone. Thank you so much
Yes.
as in the spiritual part. Thank you. There are just words to express. Online
Yes.
it was okay, but this offline behavior with you is just wonderful.
I think once in a while, all the devotees meeting like this will create even more bondage connections. That we are all like family, Krishna's family, correct? So
Guruji,
it's,
we were all so excited. I was talking to Chitrata Mataji also, so we were
yes, ma'am. Krishna will plan, in fact, even much more bigger opportunities for us. And I know Vrindavan is very close by only, correct? So we can, like Krishna's mercy, if we can identify hundreds of devotees, then we can even go and celebrate in Vrindavan, correct? Especially if Janmashtami comes and all of we can go together, all of us, even if possible, I can, all those things. We can, our limit is only Goloka. They say that sky is the limit, but for us, Goloka is the limit, correct, Mother? So we can do anything we can wish. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna, Mataji. So Hare Krishna, Mataji, you could understand everything, Mataji? That's fine, you can sit, Mataji.
मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगे मैं दिन रात निकाय नाम जपती हूँ और द्वारका इस कौन मंदिर है वहां से मैं जुड़ी हुई हूँ वहां जाती हूँ मैं और सेवा भी करती हूँ और दिन रात दिन अकेली रहती हूँ मैं इन्हीं का ही स्मरण करती हूँ और आपसे बहुत अच्छा लगा
Krishna's grace is there, definitely we will. Yes, Mataji.
ये मेरे सपने में रहते हैं हमेशा दिन रात मेरे साथ रहते हैं ये बिल्कुल
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. You can sit down. Yes, ma'am. You understood everything, Mataji, today? Okay, that's fine. You can, yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes. Sangeeta Malhotra Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Oh, it feels like one big family. We hardly
Yes,
know anybody, but the bond is so strong that it doesn't feel that ki pehli baar we have met all of
yes,
them.
Mataji.
And we
I know when you met in Jagannath temple with Chitrita Mataji, and at that time we are a very small team, but now it's growing. Krishna's mercy, we are able to again.
Bombay, Delhi is so cold and fog, but nothing like. We were so excited to come, got up on time, everything.
Yes, yes, Mataji. It's Krishna's.
So excited to come here, so happy to be here.
Yes, Mataji, very happy. Krishna.
Joy,
We will do.
joy. Yes, to be together.
Krishna's mercy.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji. We will identify a lot of devotees, Mataji. It's going to happen. Many more devotees will join. And I will also, I'm coming there in person also. We will plan even more program at that time. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna.
I feel that we have so much strength in us. All of a sudden, we feel so good.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Deepak Goyal Prabhu, you could understand everything today, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Like the class, it was not believed. It is extremely good class. Vibrations are very good and memorable class for all of us. Thank you very much.
Very nice. So you are coming from far away, Prabhu. Which place you are coming from?
From Rowning, Delhi, Rowning.
Okay.
Very far.
Okay. Very far. Very nice, Prabhu. We will get connected to our daily class and then we'll plan more. And like that, Krishna will engage us in his service. There is no doubt, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Chitrita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. I'm
Very
so
nice,
glad
Mataji.
that I have come here. I'm so glad that we could all meet. That is the most important thing, Guruji. And
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Krishna's.
and Leela Mataji, Leela Mataji, all of them decorated so beautifully. And
Very nice.
really nice.
So you take a picture and send it to us,
Yes.
Mataji. And I will.
Actually,
I think. Yes, Sayana Mataji.
it's
Yeah.
possible to like we have joined from my mother's phone also. So if
Okay.
you open the video,
Oh yeah, yeah. I can unmute the Mataji's phone also. It is.
And we started beautifully. We lit the lamp, we blew the conch shell, and we lit the incense sticks, everything, Guruji. So we had a wonderful, beautiful, lovely atmosphere, Guruji. Wonderful.
Very nice, yes, Mataji. I'm able to. Nice prasadam.
I hope all the other devotees also enjoyed our little meet, although we are far away. We make it
Yes.
an all India meet once, Guruji. That would be really.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
We will. Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Sayana Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, Hare Krishna. Ashok Bhatt Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Maybe when I come, I hope you will be able to come also, Prabhu. We can meet as Prabhu.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram.
Ram, Ram.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mala Reddy Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
So Hari Bol, Prabhu, Hari Bol. I couldn't attend due to I'm traveling. Okay.
Yes, you told us.
That's what.
Yeah, in future, whenever you are there, if you are able to join, then that will be nice. Yes, Prabhu. Yes,
Surely,
slowly.
surely, Prabhuji. Today's vibe is very good actually. Positive, very positive. Okay.
Yes, yes. Prabhu.
Yeah, I missed it actually.
We will finish. We will do like this all 18 chapters, 700 slokas again and again. So we will be always listening to Krishna, Prabhu. That way. Yes,
Okay. Hari Bol, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Prabhu. Pranam.
Thank you so much for the class, Guruji. And
Yes,
I
Prabhu.
read that crowd, and next time I will make it because of our commitment. I could not
Only
go
they are
there.
all missing you.
And
Yes, Prabhu. No, you can't do it. You can't make it. I know that. Yes, Prabhu.
yes, Guruji.
So,
Next time we'll definitely make it, Guruji. And
yes,
thank
Prabhu.
you so much for the wonderful class, Guruji. It's excellent. It is excellent. Really grateful to you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Pranam, Prabhu. Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guru. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Subbalakshmi Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Today's class is very nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Krishna's grace is there. That's why we are coming.
Yes. No doubt. Yes,
Whatever he says, in that we are follow slowly.
yes. It's all going to happen. Mataji. We have faith. That's why we are getting this knowledge. So once we get this knowledge, we are going to follow. No doubt. Yes, ma'am.
Slowly we are following
Yes.
like that.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Krishna.
Sagar, no.
Yes.
Sagar Sannyasi is
Anything we plan, we will succeed, no doubt. Mataji. For Krishna, whatever we desire, it's going to happen. There is no doubt.
correct. But
So-
God's grace is there. We are following that what he says.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Ram.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna
Hare
to
Krishna.
all the devotees in all the places, especially the Delhi group, which has done a wonderful, wonderful presence, wonderful decoration and beautiful arrangements there. So nice to see you all. And thanks to everyone for decorating also the beautiful colors of red and white for the flowers. That was
Yes.
also very beautiful. So very
Yes,
happy to see you all. And hopefully we will have our meeting both in Delhi as well as in Bangalore when Guruji
Yes, in
comes.
Bangalore, yes. Mataji. Yes. We will
In
do.
Bangalore when
I think
he
at
comes.
some point of time, we will have Krishna's mercy devotees from all cities will connect
Yes,
like
yes.
this.
Yes, definitely.
And then
Like Mohan and Prabhu said, yes, we should have an all India meet also sometime.
Yes, it is going to happen. It's
It
simply
will
a matter
happen.
of time.
Yes.
Krishna's mercy, it will happen. Yes, Mataji. Yes, it's all.
Very
We
amazing
wish
to see the beautiful place, Guruji. Very nice
Yes.
location. Very nice location.
nice location. ISKCON temple. Yes, Mataji.
Yes.
So it's
Please
all.
send pictures, Chitrita Mataji. Please send the pictures.
I will definitely.
Very
Yeah,
nice
many
to see you
photos.
all.
Pictures. We can share. We can share in our groups also. Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very
Mataji.
much. Hare Krishna.
Sumati Mataji, tomorrow we are not tomorrow. Today evening we are meeting, correct? 9:30
Yes,
or
we'll meet at 9:30.
okay. Chitrita Mataji, I think any of we will do. Yes, Mataji. It should be
Yes.
okay.
For the website, correct, Guruji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Brinda, Hare Krishna Mataji. Brinda Ji Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
So nice to see a whole group in Delhi. They all
Yes,
are
ma'am.
full of enthu. They are full of enthu, Guruji.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it.
Mataji.
All your support, your backing, Krishna's mercy. It's very, very enlightening, Guruji. Today's
Yes,
lecture was
Mataji.
also very nice on demonic and divine qualities to get rid of our false ego. Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. It's all
It's really wonderful. It's really wonderful. There was one lecture which I had heard that Krishna is wonderful. So Guruji, today I felt everything is wonderful. So Guruji, to you, you also are wonderful. And Krishna is
Krishna is-
wonderful.
Yes, Mataji. He will make all of us wonderful, no doubt, Mataji. Krishna is so much merciful that he is giving us all what we need, Mataji. We don't have to even ask anything from Krishna. We don't even have to
Yes.
ask him. He gives us.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, and all pranams to the Delhi group.
Hare Krishna.
Keep happening. Let more programs keep happening. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna,
Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam.
Today, the earlier lecture I missed, but Sloka Pars portion I could attend. Really wonderful, really wonderful listening from you. And especially the glimpse of delay members. Really, it is wonderful experience seeing the Bhagavad Gita family of Delhi there.
Yes.
Including my close, I should not say, but I have to say that my close family members are there, two close family members are there. I'm seeing in that family. I am the part of that, the Roma and they're really beautiful setting and wonderful start of the Delhi team. Really. Really wonderful. I think in a spiritual journey, we are moving ahead. And with your blessings, I think we will progress with a greater speed now. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Yeah, all the best, Delhi team. Well done. Well done. All the best. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Palniyappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
It's really very interesting and enthusiastic to see all Delhi people, especially all devotees of Delhi. Most of them have joined, and then it's really very, very interesting to have a discussion with them. Very, very encouraging. Thank you to all Delhi. I will say all Delhi. Just now you was telling all my family, some family members.
Yes.
I will say all our family souls. Thank you for all of them. Thank you.
Yes.
And thank you for Guruji also. Guruji, really nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yes,
Today's class was very nice, actually. Nice to see all Delhi devotees.
Yes, it's Mataji.
Class was very nice, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy, we finished the entire chapter today. Yes.
By seeing this, I felt that we all are enlightening. Means we'll get enlightenment at the same time. We'll go all at the same time to Goloka. I felt like that.
Goloka, yes. Mataji. We are all going to go and meet in Goloka for sure, no doubt. Yes, Mataji.
True,
So,
Guruji. It was nice, very nice.
And with Krishna, that is the main thing.
Yes, Guruji. Now, whenever I go in road, my mind will start telling, "Why are you wasting the time? Chant Hare Krishna." Immediately, my mind, why are you wasting time? At
Wasting
least
time,
chant.
yeah.
Your mind know why are you wasting like that. Immediately, I start chanting that.
Yes, mother.
Whenever I will be telling no, I feel very much safe. When I go alone also, I feel safe. Outstation also, when I went alone, then also I felt I am safe because Krishna is with me.
Krishna
I felt
is there.
like
Krishna is always there. Yes, mother. Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
First time pranam.
First time
Hare
pranam,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, sir. Rombo
Hare
Nandi.
Krishna.
Hare
Rombo
Krishna
Nandi,
to everyone.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So how far is Kanpur from Delhi, Prabhu? It's not very far, correct?
500 kilometers.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Maybe when I come to Delhi, if possible, you come, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Sure.
Hare Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna,
Prabhu.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is spoke with all devotees. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtanam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.